Hi, my friends, this is Priska, and I just wanted to share some thoughts I had about the US election from today. Because I have to admit that first thing when after waking up, I came down here into the kitchen and I checked my phone and typed in elections US. And yeah, I saw that Trump was about to win. And my first reaction was like going into a place of anger, a place of fear, a place of how could this happen? How could this happen? How could people choose for such a person? And I was really not in a good place. So, but then I just stopped because I found myself in a place I didn't want to be. Because I don't want to be in this separation. I don't want to be in this kind of fearful place, in this place of lack. So I sat down and I really felt into my heart. And I asked myself, what could this be good for? And there came several reasons up actually. Because Trump, with somebody like Trump, the clock. If somebody like Trump comes, like is on top of a nation, it actually brings out all the gunk that has been buried in a nation. I don't think that it has to create new gunk because it's actually just bringing it to surface what's already there. People who are racist, they don't become newly racist because of him, but they just show that they are racist. Or people who are against gay people or whatever, people from another culture, they just now, yeah, they dare to show up. So the shit, sorry if I name it like that, these unpleasant things just get into the light. People can see it now. And I think this is needed in order to change. What if the election of Trump is the greatest gift we could ever get so that people finally wake up to see what's going on? That people see what's going on, what fear is doing to people, what this place of you are different than I am is doing to countries, to nations. And I think it's time that we realize what's happening there. It's time that we see what is happening there. And I think for people in order to wake up, it really sometimes just needs to hurt first. We need to finally open our eyes, and perhaps such a thing is needed. And it's also for me actually a mirror, like where I am, where am I like hiding my ugly stuff? Because I mean, we all have these parts that this man has in us. We just don't live them. He just lives them without any hesitations. He just is all that. But it all resonates somehow with us because all these parts live in us as well. But it shows us that we have a choice. We get to choose what we're how we're going to live and what we're going to stand for. And we all have to make the decision now. Are we going to hate or are we going to love? And we won't help any person out there by just nurturing the hate or nurturing the fear or nurturing the pain or the anger. What really helps is if we stand together, if we find our truth, our freedom, our love in ourselves and spread it with the world, with our sisters and brothers all around the world. Because what's actually was happening when I let this thought think sink when I let this thought sink in that this could actually be a good thing, because I had to go in this opposite because I really was not in a I really was angry. Um, then I just started to feel some kind of very beautiful connection with all the people around the world who are standing up now, who are showing up now, who are uniting in love. And only in love we can win. Only when we stay in our peaceful, true state. That's where we are powerful. That's where we really can make a change because they cannot change our minds. I mean, I'm not American, but still, this is a global thing. It really affects each and every one of us because America's big enough. So, really, that we really are called to stand even truer to ourselves, even closer to our own hearts, and spread the love and see the love, and yes, just live it from the bottom of our hearts, because there we can make a change. We can really make a change by treating our neighbors differently, by treating our yeah, all our friends differently, and by starting by treating ourselves differently, because that's where it all starts. So I invite you to ask yourself, what are you going to choose for? Are you going to choose for hate, or are you going to choose for unity and for love? I made my decision. So I'm wishing you a wonderful day, night, whenever you see this, and have a wonderful time.